Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Jaime Moreno Valle. I'm the president of the staff committee. And on behalf of the committee, I'm very proud to be able to present to you this incentive. This is brought to you mostly by the contributing members. And the entire committee has been hard at work for the past couple months to bring this to fruition. We are very excited to share this with the permanent missions as well. And please, if you have any colleagues who might be interested in this incentive, please let them know that they can contact us for further details. And just as a reminder, this is not a benefit. It is an incentive offered directly by the staff committee and for a limited time. So with that said, we're very excited to have Ashley with us. And thank you, Ashley, please.
Thank you, Jaime. My name is Ashley Haynes, and I own Learning Leaf Child Development Centers. We currently have two locations, one in the Weston Georgetown area, and then one in the IMF building that provides service for the World Bank, the IFC, and the IMF staff members. We are also working on a third location in partnership with Montgomery County that will be in Silver Spring, and that is for teachers and other Montgomery County employees. And so we would like to bring a similar partnership to OAS and just give a little bit of background about Learning Leaf and answer any outstanding questions you may have. So the location in question right now is the Georgetown Weston location, where we are currently reserving 10 slots for OAS families at a 15% discount. I believe I sent out a document that had 10%, but we would like to actually offer 15% off of our monthly tuition to OAS families. And I can tell you a little bit more about Learning Leaf. I opened Learning Leaf in 2021, January of 2021. So it's been open for almost 5 years. We are a Reggio Emilia inspired school, meaning that we use that curriculum approach to learning. We have children ages infants through pre-K. So we have 2 infant groups, 2 toddler groups, 2 two-year-old groups, and a pre-K 3 and 4 classroom. We are located right near the Four Seasons on 26th and Pennsylvania Avenue. And we are about 2 blocks from Rose Park and very close to all of the shops in Georgetown. But then we are also adjacent to the West End area of DC. So we're not too far from the OAS offices. Every classroom has themes based in nature, a lot of natural light, a lot of pastels. We don't believe in using primary colors or anything that's too overstimulating for children. It's a very calm, quiet environment. We have a 3 to 8 teacher to child ratio throughout the school, meaning that for every 8 children, there are 3 teachers. All of our teachers are bilingual in both English and Spanish and have about 480 at minimum hours of training before they have become teachers at Learning Leaf. Many of them have 20 years of experience, and some of our younger teachers are required to take what we call CDA classes. So they have certificates basically signaling that they have trained in the curriculum for the classroom in which they are teaching. We communicate with all of the parents through an app called Bright Wheel, which is like Instagram and also messaging for parents. So you can get real-time photos, real-time messaging, real-time developmental milestone updates, and you can reach out to the teachers directly and they can communicate with you. So this is a picture here of our infant classroom. Next, our toddler program. We have 2 groups of toddlers. Again, it's the same 3-to-8 ratio. So the ratio in DC is 4-to-1, but we always like to have an additional teacher with the lead teacher, the assistant teacher, and then we have a dedicated aide or another assistant teacher who helps provide coverage, keep the children calm, helps to clean, helps to maintain order. And if a lead teacher or the other assistant teacher needs to step out, we always have an extra hand so that the children are kept safe. This is our 2-year-old classroom. So each classroom has a different theme. And it's just to keep the children engaged. We wanted them to feel like they're in an indoor-outdoor environment. Because we're in a city and the children are inside for most of the day, we don't want them to feel claustrophobic, and they're not stuck in some basement downstairs. We're on the ground level with floor to ceiling windows, and we wanted the children to feel really happy throughout the day. And so there's a big emphasis on decor and furniture that is exciting to them, developmentally appropriate, toys that are all made of wood. We don't use any plastic learning materials or toys unless it is tied directly to a curriculum set. This is the pre-K classroom here. And we do a lot of kindergarten pre-readiness. In the pre-K classroom, we start to do parent-teacher conferences, assessments to track the children's progress, making sure that by the time they leave Learning Leaf, they are ready to go out into the world and make us all proud, and that they know all of their reading comprehension, complicated shapes, numbers up to 100, 3-letter words, the ability to recall stories and to express themselves clearly. We work on fine and gross motor skill development. And there's a big emphasis in our program on literature, art, and STEM. We also, because all of our teachers are bilingual, we have daily Spanish lessons. The younger children are more fluent than the older children because many of the older children started when we first opened. Sorry, the lights just went out. Okay. And we really work on fluency with them. We also do yoga, soccer, and music therapy. And so every day the children are doing different activities to engage their fine and gross motor skill development, and then also enhance their language and literacy ability. And also just it's important for them to be outside and physical. So soccer, yoga, we just did golf last week. Meals are a big part of our program. We provide breakfast, lunch, and an afternoon snack to all of the children. All of the food, 100% of the food that we provide comes from Whole Foods. So we don't work with traditional child care center caterers because when I first started this journey of opening Learning Leaf and developing the program, I was not impressed by what I saw from those caterers. They couldn't tell me where the meat was sourced. Most of the fruit and vegetables weren't organic. And this was an important part to me. What would I feed my own children? And that the answer came from Whole Foods. We work with their catering department to provide nut-free and tailored meals to each child. Breakfast usually consists of, like in the first picture, we've got oatmeal here with organic blueberries, avocado toast with sliced tomatoes, and then hard-boiled eggs. And hard-boiled eggs and fresh fruit are a part of every breakfast meal. They also have things like whole wheat, sugar-free pancakes or waffles. I'm trying to think of other breakfast foods, but I can pull that up later. And then lunch is usually has a protein, so grilled salmon, grilled chicken. The children love Indian food, so we do butter chicken, chicken tikka masala, yellow rice, always a steamed vegetable, so broccoli, green beans, and fresh fruits, so raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, kiwi, dragon fruit, mango, papaya. We really try to provide them with a mix every day, and the children really love the food. Snack usually consists of fresh fruit and a plant-based kind of cracker, or so chickpea puffs, or cauliflower cheddar stalks. So the children are always eating something that is extremely healthy for them. Normally, the tuition is $2,500 a month for infants, toddlers, twos, and $1,950 for pre-K 3 and 4. And then it is $3,500 a month for siblings. But OAS staff members will receive a 15% discount off of these rates. And that completes this presentation here. The 10 slots are available now. We will probably release them in December or January, but we wanted to give OAS staff members the opportunity to come and tour the facility. We can host an open house, meet the teachers, see the children, and answer any questions you may have. And I made that. I'm happy to answer questions right now.
Thank you, Ashley. Okay, let me turn my camera. Thank you so much, Ashley, for that. I mean, this is obviously a great opportunity for everyone. And I want to make you aware of the fact that our internet is down at OAS headquarters today. So many people may not be able to connect, but the session is being recorded. So we'll make this presentation available. So I just wanted to get a little in the practical side. So people reach out to you and they can tell you, I work at the OAS. When can I tour? That's how it works?
Yes. We will host an open house depending on how much interest is expressed by OAS staff, but we would like to provide a tour at that time, answer any questions, and then we can also do one-on-one tours. And we can send out contact information, and everything is also on our website too. But we would hopefully like the OAS staff to identify that they work at OAS so that we can prioritize those tours and definitely set up the 15% discount.
Okay. And we'll keep some materials that Ashley shared with us at in the website so that people can can look at them at their own leisure.
Yes.
I don't know if there are any more questions. I really can't see that well. I'm on my phone,
Okay.
but I don't know if Juan Ignacio can.
Sure.
I don't see any hands up, but yes, maybe we don't have more questions.
Okay. Well, just for everyone's knowledge, we're happy to have one-on-one conversations with anyone in the session here. And please feel free to reach out. Let me see, did I put the contact information here? I may not have, but I can send that out.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ashley, and
You're
we'll be in touch with you.
Okay, that sounds good. Everyone have a lovely rest of your day, and I look forward to talking and meeting everyone soon.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
For everybody else, I'd like to tell, we have another presentation coming up in a minute. Okay, so just to recap, while we have our friends from Learning Care, which is the other option that we're offering, this is an incentive that will be open, throughout. So if any of your colleagues, I know we have an outage at the GSB, and I guess at all OAS headquarters. If your colleagues cannot join us today because they can't connect, please share with them that they can contact the staff committee, or they can contact Learning Leap directly to get their 15%. This is the childcare that is at the IFC building, I believe. So it is close to us, and it's convenient. The next presentation is Learning Care. And what they do is they have a number of different affiliated schools, like a network of affiliated schools around the region. And they're also going to give the OAS a discount and a skip the line privilege. And the advantage with that is it's not just one facility, but it's the one that is more convenient for you. So any minute now, Learning Care is going to join us and make their presentation for you. Welcome, Nikki. Thank you for joining us. We're very excited to hear about Learning Care, and thank you for being a part of this incentive that we're offering. I already introduced you, and I also want to let you know that we were having an internet outage here at headquarters a few minutes ago, so people will be dropping in as we have your talk.
Perfect.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. Fantastic. Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for having me. We're super excited for this partnership that we're launching officially on Monday, but we're getting ready for things over here. My name is Nikki. I am the account manager for all partnerships for Learning Care Group. And we are very, very excited. Sorry for all these little messages on the bottom, but excited to share more information about the child care discount that you have at Learning Care Group schools. I will roll through our presentation and then leave it open at the end if you have any questions at all. I used to be a director of one of our preschools out here in California, so even if you have more questions about the schools and curriculum, happy to answer that. So just an overview. So for your staff association, members get free registration when they are new to our schools. That's typically valued between $170 to $220, depending on the area per child. So great savings there. You also get a 10% discount on any tuition. So that means if you're enrolled full-time for our infant program through pre-K, if you're doing before and after school care, if you are doing summer camp, really great savings right there for any care that you do need for your little ones. So that's ages 0 to 12. And then you also get priority enrollment, which means when there is a wait list, you do get to the top of the wait list and get in the door a little bit sooner, which is great. And And here is how it works. So we've created some marketing that will be shared with everybody, but requirements are simple. You need to be an active member. You need to show proof of membership. So whether it's a badge or a pay stub if you're an employee, just really proof that you are associated with OAS. Complete all of the necessary paperwork. So once you enroll, that's state paperwork plus all of your registration paperwork. And then notify the school immediately of any changes in eligibility. Here is what your landing page looks like. So once you get a flyer or you click on the QR code that I'll be sharing shortly, this will lead you to the landing page that we've created just for you. On the top right, you can click Find Your School. You can add a zip code or your address to see which schools are located close to you. And then the button right below it, the enrollment offer, will click back to that voucher I just showed you. Feel free, you can print it and bring it into the school, or you can just show membership and they're happy to find the discount in their system. But here you can learn more about all of our brands. So we have 11 different brands nationwide. Find schools nearby. You can learn more about our summer camp programs and curriculum. Hopefully a one-stop shopping to ease all your worries and answer all your questions. Little bit more about our company. Again, 11 different brands. So you can see we have Child Time, La Petite, Montessori, Children's Courtyard, Tutor Time, and then a few more that are also nationwide, or You Grow is in Pennsylvania. So a few that are a little more specific per state, but nearly 1,100 schools nationwide, which is great. I have taken a moment to pull the schools that are closest to your location. So you can see you have a lot of Everbrooks, which is great. These are our premium brand schools, just thinking additional technology, really high level curriculum, beautiful locations. I'm excited. I actually am traveling out here to visit some of these schools in a few months, so I'll get to see. But I used to work at a Child Time, so those are very cozy and homey. We love those locations as well, but please feel free to tour any of them that you'd like and decide which one is the best fit for your family. And you can see, once you go online, you can see the age groups that they serve, their hours, and really, a lot of information about that specific location. This is one of my favorite things. I actually got to pilot this when I was a director, but this is Sprout About. So this is our family communication app, which also includes live streaming video into the classroom. All of the restrooms or anywhere private areas are blocked out, so please feel secure with that. But you also get to message your teachers back and forth, which is really, really nice. You get pictures throughout the day. You get to see how much they're eating for lunchtime, which we provide, and snacks. But it's just really nice for peace of mind to have that direct connection to your teachers and to the classroom, not necessarily having to wait for a report card at the end of the day. Very proud of this. And then as I'm here, if you have any questions, please feel free to scan this QR code, which will take you to the landing page so you can start searching our schools and learning more about your discount and our offerings.
Thank you, Nikki, for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
That was really easy to follow and very concise. I appreciate it.
Good.
I wonder, Juan Ignacio, do we have any questions anywhere in the chat, or would anybody like to turn their camera on and ask something from Nikki directly at this time?
We don't have questions in the chat, and I don't see any hands raised in this moment, so.
Okay.
Well, if anything comes up, I'm always here. Just send me an email or I can jump on a call and help with anything.
All right, Nikki. Well, thank you very much. We're going to put your QR code in our webpage so people can find it easily.
Wonderful.
And again, I'm sure some people will have questions later because the internet outage we had this morning kind of threw everybody off. But
Of course. Yeah, I'm here if you need anything at all. Just let me know.
all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thanks to everybody for joining us. Please, if you have any questions, let us know. And we hope that that you will really look at this incentive as a real option that will help transition to the back to office return. Thank you again, and have a great rest of the day.
Have a great day.